everyone, and welcome to my next video. I hope that my life is gonna change with this one, because if you can see the scene around me, it's pretty dark, and I'm gonna show you what I see in front of me. There's a softbox, there's an additional light, and there's a window, but it's still so dark in this room. And I know that I could use two softboxes, but this room isn't that big, and I just want to move around here also, so it's a bit complicated, and that's why I got a huge upgrade today, and I got a big package from Great Video Maker. Here is the big box, and we're gonna unbox it together and see what's inside. I got my Stanley Fatmax unboxing knife for this purpose. And you might be wondering what was the other issue of my softbox. Well, it's weak, as you can see, because I have to use additional lights to get some more light into this room, and it's still pretty dark. And the second issue was that whenever I was filming, for example, like sounds of my keyboard, I was using the sound of my microphone, and I had the softbox turned on because it was a dark day. I didn't want to use the tubes because they didn't diffuse the light that well, and I had extreme background noise from the light, and it just was getting on my nerves because I always had to use filters to filter out the sound of the light. But whenever you're capturing sound from a keyboard, for example, you don't want to filter any sounds so that it is as close to real life as possible, so people can decide whether they want the keyboard. So that's why Great Video Maker got me covered with their softbox and their light. I really wish you could see this big box, but I don't have space to give you like another view, and I'm too weak to lift this. I hope you get an idea. We're already getting somewhere. So this is probably gonna be the stand. Yep. It looks pretty sturdy. Let's see how wide it is. Yeah, it's pretty fine. It can have great stability since the feet are pretty wide, so that's great, because the first stand I had was so narrow and it was like falling over all the time. I know, rookie mistakes. There we go. So we got a stand. There's a second box. So this could be the light or the softbox. I think this is gonna be the softbox since it isn't heavy. We even got a cute bag. Let's have a look inside. This is what dreams are made of. Okay, it's safely packaged so nothing breaks. There we go. And here is also a band, which you can remove. But first we got to find the light. Oh, this is so heavy. There is a sign that I should not open it with a knife, but I know I can be careful. So I'm gonna do that nevertheless, but I'm gonna be extremely careful about it so that I don't break anything. Now I know why you should not open it with a knife, because right inside is another bag full of goodies. God, it's so heavy. I'm so excited. This literally looks like super pro gear compared to what I have now. So I almost have tears in my eyes. Are we ready? They even give you red cable bands. That's so cool. What we got a power cable. Then we got, I'm so sorry that I don't know what this is. I hope I'll find out. Here we got the power brick. So this is what you're gonna put into the light. This is where your cable goes. It's 300 watts. The box is 2-layered and I'm just out of my mind. Here we go. Okay, so this is the brain of the whole operation. This is the light source, and this is the Great Video Maker SD300B Pro. I think we have everything necessary to start a building. I wanted to say that I'm gonna move you further away, but I don't know how that's gonna work since we won't have any light source anymore. So I'm gonna take this stand and I'm gonna lower it. There we go, this could work. Okay, we got the big source here, so let's put it on. This looks like a weapon. This honestly looks so pro, I'm out of my mind. Look at it. Okay, so we got the bad boy here. Remove the cover. Okay, I never had a softbox like this, so I was trying to open this up and found out that I'm not able to do that with my bare hands. So I'm trying to put it on the ground and spread it out. Okay, there we go. It wasn't hard to set up, don't get me wrong. I just didn't know how to do this at first, and this is the first softbox I have, which is like this. So it might be a known thing to you, but I just didn't know it. So yeah, it's very sturdy. It's very pretty from the outside. You get the silver on the inside, so that's always a good thing. And this is what it looks like from the back. And then you have the buttons on the back here, which you can press to like release the tension. All right, so now we got this set up. So the last thing which is remaining is the mesh. There we go. Look at that. I'm not done, of course. Okay, I just finished setting it up. Look at that. But let's attach this to the light. Okay, you can't even see me anymore. That's how huge this is. So without further ado, let's plug it in and see the change. Just look at my old softbox and light, and look at that. This looks like a pro setup, and honestly, it looks so damn good. Everything is plugged in and I'm super scared to turn it on, but let's see what it does. I might turn this one off so we can see how dark it is in the room. Maybe I get a little glimpse. Now I'm gonna turn it on. Are you ready? Wow. It has various effects you can set. So I just set it to daylight, but my concern is that it's only set to 10% intensity. So let's see what it looks like when we turn it to 100%. This is about 30%. And oh my God, guys, what is this? I went over to the other side and that's blinding. Now I know why we got this. So I'm definitely gonna put that in there because this is impressive and we need some diffusion. Okay, I put this diffusion layer in there, as you can see. And now let's see what it does. You see, it's diffused way better. I know you can't see because I'm filming like straight into the light, but look at that. It's definitely nicer to look into, for sure. Okay, are we ready to try this out? This is the lights turned off, so there is nothing besides the window, which is hitting my face. Alright, so let's turn the intensity up. This is just at 2%. Let's go up to 10. Okay, this is 10. This is extremely bright already. Let's get to 20. This is 20. Oh God. Let's go to 30 or let's go to 50. This is 40. This is 50. This is 60. This is 70. This is 80. This is 90, and this is 100. This is so blinding that I can't even look into the camera, not even into the light. If you were wondering what I'm doing here, I've connected to the light via Bluetooth because that's what you can do with this light, which is insane. You can control it from your hand. So you can set it to a bunch of scenes. This, for example, is daylight. You can control the temperature and the intensity. But you can also switch to, for example, candle and other different modes. So there's sunset and sunrise, for example, overcast sky, for example, that's a little bit cooler, studio lamps. So this was the source matching. You can go to effects and you can turn on the effects. For example, this is lightning, so you can trigger it and this is what you get. That was pretty cool. Then you can get candle again. You also have the rate here, so you can lower the rate, for example, or you can have random rate. That's a pretty cool feature. Then you can select all the different other things, for example, paparazzi. Let's do paparazzi. So yeah, that was paparazzi. Let's do explosion. That's a nice one. Let's do fireworks. Let's do strobe. Yeah. Okay, you can also do CCT loop. So what this is gonna do, it's gonna basically be changing the temperature of your source. You can also save these as presets, and if we go back, we have also the CCT, where you can set different light temperature. You have 3 remembered ones here, but you could also set the dimming curves. So as you can see, this kind of like makes it a lot softer. Oh, okay, this is log, this is not nice. Exponential curve. And this is line. So it's like line, it's exponential, it's logarithmic, and it's sinusoid. I am literally amazed. So let's set this to, I don't know, let's see, 25%. Okay, this is probably what I would set it to. This is like a really, really beautiful soft light, I think. It looks like daylight, and I can work with this in post-processing. If I set it to 30%, I feel like it's already too much. So maybe 25 is a sweet spot, and I am in love. This looks so pretty. So the fact that you can just simply control it through the app is super convenient, especially if you're a content creator or if you are the person who's doing everything alone like me. So you don't have anyone standing behind the light and controlling it or controlling the camera. So it is amazing. It has pushed my content forward, I think, because this room usually gets extremely dark, and now I can even film when I close the curtains and I can have light. And you don't know what this means to me. Like the old softbox, it was like so weak. We can actually try it out and compare it right now. So I'm gonna turn on the old light with the softbox, and I'm gonna turn on this new light with this new softbox. Now they are at roughly the same height and position. So this is my old softbox. This is at 100% what it can give you, all right? And now let's switch to the new one. This is the new one at 20%. So I think we all already know who's the winner here, and this is definitely a huge step forward. It is incredibly strong, it is incredibly silent, and it gives beautiful diffusion. So I hope I was able to show you this light and maybe help you decide. Thank you so much for watching. I hope my content is gonna get better and better over time, and this is definitely a huge step forward. If you like my content, if you think it's valuable, and if you would like to see more videos from myself, I would be very happy if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel so that we will see us again. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you. Bye!